Why, hello, you amazing watchers, and welcome back to another video. Charlie here today to react to the Dinner Table Detectives opening and ending. Now, we are here thanks to the lovely viewers' request. This time around, Not by Medic 300 requested, and Shirley, which we've covered, the Dinner Table Detectives, Zombieland Saga, No Longer Allowed in Another World, and Sanda. Lupin the Third had also been requested, and Not by Medic has left comments saying that I can totally skip it, but I'm still planning to at least see how tough of a task that is. But since I just wrapped up Initial D and that was quite the long franchise to get through, I didn't want to overburn the channel with the same ones, and it'd be nice to go through some variety every now and then. So this request is awesome. Nabladatel di Shumas, this upcoming request with ReZero, Fire Force, and Minute Abyss, I think has some heavy hitters, and they're not as long. So I've definitely put Lupin the Third a little lower, and we'll get through these five this time around. But yeah, I still have many videos to get through. I had a long hiatus, so I still have 67 more videos to go. Yay! And we'll see how this journey goes. But alas, let's see what this new show has to tell us. Madhouse were the ones behind animating this, and Madhouse is usually quite the reliable studio. It's difficult to get something bad by Madhouse. Of course, they have their ups and downs like any studio, but what happened to my internet? Did I disconnect? Well, it's back, so I got scared for nothing. So, Madhouse, being the original animators of the first season of One Punch Man, having animated No Game No Life, High School of the Dead. What else have I watched? The original season of Mahoka Koko no Reto Sei, animating Soso no Frieren. Overlord, I haven't watched myself, but I do know it had its moments with its CGI. But, I mean, overall it didn't look too bad, so still doing pretty good, if you ask me. There we go, I was just updating something on my phone. So it's a very consistent studio. Black Lagoon. I only watched the original, some episodes when I was in a club, an anime club, so we watched the first episodes of that, but it looked pretty amazing. So, alas, with that out of Tactopi Destiny was also there, so that looked gorgeous. So, visually wise, it shouldn't be too bad. Spring 2025 was when this came out, a 6.47 by 9,528 users. That's a bit more towards the midder side of anime. Like, it's not mid, mid would be a 5, but it's definitely a bit lower because 7.5 is the halfway point between mid and really good. But with anime, it's difficult with detective anime. Like, I like a mystery story where they don't just give the answer immediately to the watcher and they make you kind of guess for yourself. Like, they actually give you the clues, but then if it's just a character that's super knowledgeable and super intelligent, it just knows the answer because they are them, that's not interesting to me. But let's see what this show's about. Reiko Hosho hires to a large conglomerate seems like any other wealthy lady. However, not many people know that she is a rookie detective for the Kunitachi Police Department. In addition, she hides her identity from her incompetent boss, Kyoichiro Kasamatsuri, a flashy hire to his family's motor business. During an investigation involving her college friends, Reiko has trouble identifying the culprit and their motive. Out of nowhere, a man approaches Reiko and introduces himself as Kageyama, her newly assigned butler. As soon as Reiko confides in him about her worries, he criticizes her lack of deduction skills and helps her quickly crack the case. Now, with the sharp-tongued Kageyama at her side, Reiko may just become the detective she desires to be. That's what I mean. If this Kageyama butler is just like he just knows because he's him and gives the answers to our detective lady, I don't think that's very fun. And what might make this show fun is the relationship mostly between the detective and the butler, aside from the mysteries themselves. But we would have to see by watching it. And I did think I put it on my to watch list, but from here until I get there, I might never get there. 12 episodes they came out with based on a novel, a comedy mystery adult cast detective show. See, with the comedy tag in there, that's a good reason to watch it, and we're here for the music. The opening is Montage by Kento Nakajima, and the ending is Rhapsody by Billy Boo, neither of which I think I've ever heard about before. So let's look them up real quick. Storyboard, theme song, performance. Nakajima Kento. There you are. Gambare Nakamura-kun. And that one is upcoming, I think, spring 2026. So it's airing right now. But I'm not watching it. Shinpatsu Teki. Nope. This is the first time I'll hear something by him. And Billy Boo. Yep. First time they've been linked to an anime. So first time with both of them. Let's pull up the video then and get my first time reaction started to Montage by Kento Nakajima. Not what I was expecting. You say what now? Not by Marek, you were hiding this from me all this time? I mean, not all this time because it came out April 2025. My goodness, it was a year ago. How had I not heard of this? His voice kind of reminds me of one of the openings or endings, one of the songs for the Seven Deadly Sins. But I want to die in the dust. Yes, they lie to us. Was that no? I think that was a song for God Eater or 86. I think 86. There is a very big focus on the butler. That was awesome. And she's very gorgeous, but see, even in these shots, the silhouette was on, the main focus was on the butler. So I wonder what the relationship there is. But, the first thing I gotta do is take this and save it in the top openings and endings list. Yeah. That caught me completely by surprise. That was awesome. Thank you, Narbai Marek. You have great taste, as usual. So thank you so very much for joining me on another one. Leave a like and subscribe. That really helps. And in the comments, any recommendations to openings or endings you'd like me to bring to the channel. And aside from that, as usual, Charlie signs off. Yes, they lied to us, but I want in the dark. I think that is an 86 song, but let me know in the comments if you know what song I mean.